Hey guys, it's Albie Atlantis. So today is Wednesday, November 9th, which is when my usual YouTube videos would be coming out. And I had originally filmed something completely different that I was going to put up today. But because of last night's turn of events, I thought I wanted to share this with you guys instead. And I thought it was way more important. Um, so last night, November 8th, or just yesterday in general, November 8th, 2016, was election day. So everyone got up and voted, and there were so many Snapchats and Facebook posts and Instagram posts of everyone going out to vote, which is amazing. Um, and as of very late last night slash early this morning, um, it was announced that Trump had won the US presidency. Um, I just wanted to make a really quick video because I see so many people on social media tearing each other apart, completely tearing each other apart in comments on Facebook posts or Instagram posts or things like that. And I think everyone's worried about Trump tearing the country apart and Trump doing this, but I think that if we don't get a hold of ourselves, we're going to end up tearing each other apart before Trump gets a chance to do anything, to be honest. Um, I, of course, was not for Trump simply because of his own actions. You know, it's not whether I was voting for the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. If it would have been flipped, I would have been for the Republican Party, and if it were Hillary, as opposed to the Democratic Party, if it were Trump, you know, it's not about that for me, this election. It was about keeping the presidency and our nation and our country safe. And I think today we greatly, greatly, greatly failed in that. Again, this isn't, I don't want anybody to tear each other apart in the comments. I'll delete comments if I have to, because that's not what I want. What I wanted to spread this message is I talked about people tearing each other apart on social media, and it's true. This year, actually, not in 3 weeks, I will be 25 years old. And I'm just old enough to know what it was like to grow up without all this social media and without all these amenities and electronics that we have today. It was really cool. I remember being really cool in elementary school because I had a Walkman, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? Or a CD player that played the radio as well. Like, that was so cool. And nowadays, kids that are from infancy, like 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, have iPads and have so much access, so much more access than we had when I was growing up, you know? And I think the social media and their internet is a great, great place because I get to, you know, voice my opinions and socialize with you guys and spread messages to everybody, which is great. You know, I've chosen to use my platform to spread messages and to spread art and things like that. But I feel like a lot of the people, especially the millennials nowadays, think it's funny to spread fight videos or to spread hateful memes. And I think what I saw most during this election process was more memes about how it would be funny to have Trump in president just to see what would happen, as opposed to people thinking of the actual consequences that would come with it. And I think it's sad. I don't think people took this election seriously. It was a giant joke. Like, it was the biggest Halloween costume of 2016. You know what I mean? And I think people do it because they want to stay on trend. They want to follow trends. They want to be cool and do what everybody on the internet is doing. And I don't think that is cool. You know what I mean? Like, be yourself, be an individual. speak towards things that you truly feel passionate about. Just like, so like, a lot of people do use the internet for that. I know I do, and I'm not saying like I'm super individual and like, haha, I'm above everybody else. No, I'm saying that I post things with the knowledge of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think more people need to take that into consideration, because I feel like this whole election process was a joke to a lot of people. Um, and I think people need to realize when things on the internet, like when the joke is over, you know what I mean? And the joke's over, guys. Trump's our president. He's actually our president. So I think now more than ever, we need to spread love towards ourselves, towards each other. Um, Lady Gaga was um, doing a peaceful protest last night outside of Trump Towers with a sign that says, "Love Trump's evil," or "Love Trump's something," you know what I mean? Um, and she was seen crying over the result of the election. Um, and during this whole time, she's been posting nothing but like love matters, Black Lives Matter, like equality, things like that. And I think that's a great message that we need to be spreading. You know what I mean? There's a lot of these things going around of like, Trump is racist, Trump is sexist, Trump is this, like, you know what I mean? And I think that if we can't help who's in presidency anymore, what we can help is what we do to each other. You know? So love one another, spread positivity, stop tearing each other apart in the comments. Like, Trump won. It's over. You know what I mean? And I feel like you guys are defeating the purpose of how people are trying. Like, Hillary supporters are trying to say, like, the Trump supporters are wrong because they're spreading hatred. Um, but all I've seen is a bunch of Hillary supporters being really mean towards Trump supporters and tearing them apart. And then on the flip side, I've seen all Trump supporters, at least on my feed, I'm talking personally, I've seen all Trump supporters just act very viciously, because their vote won and they want to rub it in people's face and again take it as a joke. Like, most of the Trump supporters are like, haha, there you go, Hillary supporters, haha. And I don't think it's funny, because before Trump even gets a chance to do anything to this country, we're tearing ourselves apart. And I don't think that's what we need to be doing right now. Like, more than anything, support your Black brothers and sisters, support your female sisters, support your Latino brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? Like, support each other, love each other, spread positivity. We can't help what's going on in this election anymore. We can't help it. Like, it's done. The damage is done. What we can help is how we treat each other and what we do to not let this affect us. You know? And that's what I wanted to do today. I just wanted to spread that. I wanted to tell people to please be aware of what you're posting. Please be aware of the consequences to your actions and the consequences to just consequences in general. You know, I'm hoping I eat my words and Trump ends up being this amazing person that like does amazing things for our country. Because that's all I can do at this point. You know what I mean? I can't fight it anymore. I'm not going to fight Trump supporters. I'm not going to back Hillary supporters. I'm just going to spread love, positivity, awareness, equality, unity. And I want you guys to do the same. Please, please, for ourselves. I feel like if things keep going the way it's been doing, like, we're just on a big downward spiral. Um, I don't think I have anything else to say. I didn't want to, like, feed into this whole like blah blah blah. I have an opinion, but I really did. And it's not about how much I hate Trump, and it's not about how much I support Hillary or blah blah blah. It's about loving one another. So I thought it was important, and I wanted to spread that to you guys. And I really hope you take something positive from this. And I really hope you do love one another. And I really hope that you share positivity. Um, and like I mentioned, please, please, please be aware that the internet is for a lot more than just following trends and making memes and making everything a joke. The internet is to connect with one another, is to share um and yeah, um we'll see where this goes. I love you guys. I hope you love one another. And I hope we can get through this. Bye. Bye.